Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV. Welcome to highlights of Rugby Town against AFC Rushden Diamonds from the Northern Premier League First Division South on Tuesday evening. So, following two consecutive away victories at Spalding and the next Stocksbridge at the weekend, Diamonds were looking for a third away win. And Diamonds' first real chance fell to Nic Evangelinos, his effort fizzing over the crossbar. And then striker Chris Sterling for the home side had a shot go just over. That before Nabil Sharif cross was almost deflected into his own net by a Rugby defender. And then Sterling was involved again here for Rugby, his shot being deflected over by Liam Dolman. So at half-time, Rugby Town 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0. There were more opportunities for both sides in the second period. Here Tom Lorraine going close, the ball going agonisingly wide. And then a Sharif shot was deflected wide for a corner. From that corner, Lewis Wilson went close. From that corner, Lewis Wilson went close with this header. And then another distant shot for Rugby, although it looked like Diamonds keeper Ben Heath would have had it covered. Then the breakthrough moment, Sterling getting the right side of his marker and heading in across to give Rugby Town the lead. That in the 57th minute. But Diamonds would reply immediately, the ball pinging around a bit in the box, and there was Nic Evangelinos to calmly convert the equaliser. 1-1, 63 minutes. And both sides would continue to go close, both keepers Connor and Heath having to pull off saves for their sides. And as the clock ticked down, perhaps Rugby came the closest. A shot by Joe Halsall just being cleared by second half substitute Taylor Aroj. So full time, Rugby Town 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. And Diamonds' next game is this Saturday. They're back in FA Trophy action, this time against Lincoln United at home.
I'm here at Rugby Town after tonight's game in the Northern Premier South, and here with man of the match, Nic Evangelinos. Nic, I suppose there's a lot of disappointment in the dressing room tonight.
Yeah, I mean it's not the result we were hoping for. It feels more like a loss really at the moment, but I don't think we put in a good shift on Saturday, even though we didn't play very well. But I think we didn't feel like we put in as much of a shift tonight as we could have done or as we should have done.
So, of course, we had some injury problems, I know, with the centre halves, and even before the game, we had two fullbacks who don't normally play fullback. Yeah. I mean, we've been talking about that all season, haven't we? We've had a lot of injury problems, but we'll see what they're like on Thursday. How Jacko and Bully are. It didn't look great from what I've seen, but I mean, the lads that have come in, I think they've done a good job. I think they've done well, so we can't always come back to that as an excuse. All top quality players, so I think we just need to be better all over, really. But it's hard when you've got Ben Ford playing full-back and he doesn't normally play at the position, and then of course Tom has to go back to centre-half. I know, I mean, when they're playing out of position it is difficult. I mean, I think Shanks has played about every single position since I've been here already, but yeah, we just didn't perform. I don't think it's not quite right, was it, today? As well, what about your game? I thought you started brightly, had a good effort early on. Yeah, hit the top of the bar. I just don't think we got on it sort of as wide players, me and Lewis, and then Taylor when it came on. I think we would have hurt them a lot more down the sides if we got on it a bit more, but the quality of play to get it out to us and then from us to the forwards wasn't good enough today. And I think we knew when we went into the game what we needed to do, and we just didn't do it as well as we could have done today. And what about the goal? Good finish? It was a good finish. I mean, I was saying to the lads when we went in, we didn't really create any sort of clear-cut good chances. It was all kind of rebounds and sort of falling people in the box. So I mean, it fell for me nicely on the edge of the area and I fit it well. But I think we're just a little bit disappointed we're not creating enough chances overall. Anyway, but let's not take anything away from the team. I mean, if you said 3 games ago, 7 points out of 9 with the 3 games we had, you'd take it, wouldn't you? We definitely would. And I think it's a disappointment. I suppose we had the hardest to get 6 and we're going to get 1 tonight. Yeah, I mean, we're saying that. It'd be disappointing if we've gone and won 2 hard games last week and we've come into Tuesday and let ourselves down. But it is overall 7 points out of 9 in these 3 games is a good turnover, so we'll take that. And let's put that behind us. Looking forward to the FA Trophy game on Saturday?
Yeah, another big game, FA Trophy, good competition. So it'd be nice to have another good go in that and see how we get on.
Well, you like it centre half?
It's going to come to that soon, isn't it? I hope not, anyway.
All right, mate. Go and have a shower. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thanks very much.
Thanks, Nick. I'm now here with manager Andy Peakes. Andy, we did talk about this on Saturday, didn't we? About after 2 good wins. I know you'd be disappointed after dropping 2 points tonight, but I suppose overall still happy with the 7 points out of 9?
Yeah, I'd have took 7 points out of 9 before the first of the 3 games, but not before tonight, obviously, because we'd already got 6. I'd said we had to be, we had to be decent to get anything tonight, else this could happen, and that's exactly what did happen. But then saying that, with 20 minutes to go and we're a goal down, with certain players not playing in the team as it was, I probably would have took a point.
I just said at half-time that talking about the first half wouldn't take very long, really, would it?
No, we didn't pass the ball well in the first half. The game was, they played very deep, we were very deep. Our ball retention wasn't good enough, and not a lot really happened, did it? I thought the only thing was they defended set pieces really well. We had a few of them, but no, not good enough really.
They got a couple of young centre halves. I know one of them, I think, was playing for Walsall recently, so they're quite good at the back.
Well, they defended. I mean, I can only judge on tonight. They defended quite well tonight, but I don't really look at them. I look at us, and we didn't, it didn't stick enough up front. The selection of pass wasn't good enough in the final third. We didn't get down the sides of them, and we didn't keep the ball in general, really. So, I'm not really worried about them or why they played. I still feel if we played to our potential, we beat them. Came out better in the second half. We had the first 10 minutes, I thought we were on top, and then we let the goal. Yeah, no, I thought we started well second half. I thought we was in the ascendancy. I think then Bully going off is a massive whammy because we've had to reshape it all again. Then we got caught a little bit on the break. And then you think, you fear for a little bit when you look at what we've got out there, because we've got boys there playing in different positions. You've got boys out there who haven't had a lot of minutes recently, in Ben Ford and Lewis Leslie. You've got Tom Lorraine playing centre half with Brad Harris. So it wasn't perfect, was it? But, say for me, the one positive for me is wherever you go, it may be that they're at the bottom, they're fighting for their lives, but they're a goal up and we've got players missing. I thought we showed a bit of courage to come back and get a goal, and probably should have nicked it at the end, but it keeps the run going. We've not got beaten. And to be fair, we had to show a bit of character, some of them, tonight. So let's put that behind us, because it's an awful evening, and look ahead to Saturday. I think you've got some issues, get some players fit. I think we have, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure of the extent of Bully or Jack, but obviously Sam Brown we couldn't use again tonight. No, he had him on the bench if we really had to use him, but that was never going to be the plan, really. Obviously, you got Rory suspended. So, yeah, when you Jay Lee injured, so for me, there's 5 really good players, all play at the back, so not sound like a broken record, but it's difficult when you've got that many people, key players in key areas missing. But we'll have a look at it Thursday, and we'll make sure we've got a team out Saturday capable of winning the football match. And how far away is Jay Lee? Not so sure on Jay Lee. He's got a bad hand where he had a work injury, believe it or not, and he's obviously got his ankle, which he rolled last week, so he was never going to be any good for tonight. We're going to have to try and patch him up. We're going to try and patch Brownie up for Saturday. We're going to look at Bully. We're going to look at Jack, because we need these players playing. If not, there'll be people out there who played tonight, and we'll look at other positions and dealing with it, which is what we have to do. And the game's come thick and fast. We're at Corby at home in the League Cup on Tuesday, and we could have a replay even at Lincoln if it went against us on Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to concentrate on Saturday, to be honest, John. I'm not even looking, like you said, with the injury list we've got. A massive game coming up. My concern now is Saturday. When we've done Saturday, I'll then look about the Tuesday. OK, cheers, mate. Cheers, John. I don't need love.